anything super special other than just being organized and kind of taking action, right? So I love to hear that story. So what did you guys target markets? I mean, what are you going after? A perfect world, what's a deal you'd like to grab?
Well, to be honest, prior to jumping into the general partnership side, the real estate syndication world, everything I've done has just been basically on my home turf, Indiana, the state of Indiana, mostly around Indianapolis, which is where I live. Since then, I'm a numbers person. Like we already said, I'm CPA by trade, by training. So my brain kind of thinks in numbers. In my opinion, if the numbers work and it's, in a decent property, a decent area, it probably makes sense, could be a good investment. So I have not honestly focused on trying to focus on just one general area of the country or state or city. I've had the opportunity and been very fortunate to be able to team up with some other people that have found good deals and kind of allowed me to come on board to help manage the process and kind of help with the numbers on the front and back ends. So literally the opportunities the deals I've been a part of are literally from coast to coast, Georgia, South Carolina, Ohio, California, working on one right now in Texas. So honestly, there's no kind of rhyme or reason or a master plan there for me. It's just kind of where the opportunities have presented themselves.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's interesting. I think the one thing that makes me a little bit nervous about that is management. We've had great managers and we've had some that we had to let go. And that process of letting go has spooked me a little. But we are actually kind of in the process of widening our horizons as well, and putting a little trust in certain situations. So like in this case, we were asked to do a deal in a state I've never done. And I can't really talk about it yet because it's not really closed, but essentially I trust the manager and I know the manager. So it's kind of makes me feel a bit better. If I were in your shoes, that'd probably be the main question I'd ask, but okay, how do we know the management's solid? So beyond that, you're right. It's kind of a numbers game. It's does the business plan work? Does the lending work? Does the payroll work? All the stuff that is required, does it come together? And it doesn't really matter what market. So I do some coaching and I kind of teach people how to get started in this world. And, that's usually one of the first questions. It's where do I choose? And so doing some market analysis around it, what I say is it doesn't matter. There are so many markets in the United States that work.
Absolutely.
Generally speaking, you have to find the deals within those markets, but there's hundreds of markets in the United States. So it's kind of this choose where you want. I'll show you how to analyze that market, but it doesn't really matter. The market itself doesn't matter so long as the deal within that market works. So I'm with you. I mean, I think with the right kind of mind like you have, probably I know lots of people who do that, buy across the country.
Well, you're so spot on though with your comment about you have to have the right property management company, property manager there, because that can literally make or break a deal, right? It could be a great deal that they run into the ground, or it could be a not so great deal that a good property manager can build up and to make into a really good deal. So one of the first properties I had an opportunity to be a part of, I'm on the asset management team, so we have calls every week with it, and we're on the third property manager. had to, you always think you're doing the right thing when you do it. Otherwise, I would hope you wouldn't do it. But the first two property management companies just didn't live up to expectations, and the third one, thankfully, seems to be very much better.